we want to share this early morning about the Fed give the decision after the meeting FOMC. Yeah.
All right. So we are
Hello
live now,
everyone.
right?
Yeah. Hello everyone. It's Friday today. Yeah. Only one week left. 7 days.
Yes. Hello, everyone. TGIF. Friday, 17th of December. So 7 days away from Christmas Eve, and of course, Christmas is on a Saturday. Yeah. Is it 7 plus 4? 7 plus 7 is 24th. Yeah, correct. Next Friday is Christmas Eve. Yeah, so we're just
Yeah.
1 week away. So I hope you guys have been buying up your gift and whatever. Yes, and the price for BTC is very Christmassy, remaining around there. Of course, the ETH up by $200, but it's still below $4,000. Yeah, so I hope everyone out there is making some good money off the marginal fluctuation. Of course, there will be an article later shared by Mr. Richard. This article that he just shared on the screen. Yeah, so BTC spiked $3,000 daily following the Fed's rate decision. So $3,000 means, of course, if you look at my board here, the price is just $1,000 up from Tuesday, but in between there's a fluctuation margin of $3,000, at least $2,000 plus. Yeah, up to $3,000. That's what they're saying here. And of course, if you enter the market at the right time when the price went low, then you earn 3K daily. That's from a very optimistic point of view. But let's proceed to the article and let Mr. Richard take us through.
Yeah, as we discussed in the beginning of the week on this day, we also say that the Fed will make the decision on the end of this week, and after the meeting, they will decide to increase the interest rate or unchanged. And we see the final decision from the U.S. Federal Reserve, another announcement that they want to keep the interest rate unchanged. And with this action, we see the price action from Bitcoin and from all the crypto have a little bit adjustment and increase a little bit. We see this is still not enough to celebrate. Yeah, Bitcoin spike, but it's not enough to celebrate because it's still there's so many regulation or crypto ban in, and we will dive deep in to see what the reason why the Bitcoin cannot grow up, and it still go into the sideways. In the long term, it will go up, but we see now it's slide under 49,000, and we see the line 200 EMA located near 50,000. Yeah, that's right. And we also see the on-coin market follows Bitcoin. Yeah, that's right. And some of the traders they have a look on not only on Bitcoin but also on the stablecoin like USDT, USDC, and all because we see recently the USDT has print out a large amount of money. And let's see. Okay, we go to next. The other article. It looks like the fish data show retail investor are buying Bitcoin. Yeah. That's this reason why the Bitcoin price still cannot go up because investors are buying Bitcoin, but the whale are selling. Yeah.
So if investors are buying Bitcoin, in this case, I would believe that the investors they are referring to are retail investors. Yeah, as the title say, like you and I, Yeah,
Yeah,
so if people like you and I and all our friends out there who are actually beginning to buy, then these whales are selling. Yeah, so these
yeah,
whales are like also like, okay, let's cash out right now. Let them buy, and then later on they will buy back when the price is lower. I guess so. Yeah.
yeah. Because we see the price drop 3 month low 42,000 on December 4th, and it's also rise to 51,000. Yeah, and based on some of the data so on change, we also can see hold on. We also can see this, can see some the chart later. I also go to on chain to see that, but in HL here we see more detail about this. Um, in the retracement, they some of the activity uh, aggress that hold less than one BTC is increasing. Yeah, we see the Bitcoin wallet balance between 1,000 BTC and 10,000 BTC, a little supporting upside move. Uh, this because we see when the people, the analysts, they also see the wallet, they suggest, they think that the whale are selling. Yeah, because the increasing of the address less than one BTC, and decreasing the balance of a large amount of address. Yeah, and Bitcoin downside target is still near 42,000. Yeah, the this new is also uh, to show that we still have the two way. One is the downward, the one they want the Bitcoin price go down, and the other side they want the Bitcoin price go up. Yeah, and the accumulation strong among retail. It means, yeah, a lot the retailer, they want to buy more. They they want to buy Bitcoin in the end of the years. Yeah, and we back to yeah. We also hear some good news this early morning about HSBC and
That's
IBM.
yeah, that's a good news out of a quiet market.
Yeah, that's right. But they also think about the CBDC demo. They,
So they are doing CBDC for which country?
I think in US, HSBC,
US.
IBM,
Or
IBM,
IBM is helping them. Ah,
yeah,
right.
HSBC and IBM.
So basically, China is helping America. Really?
But this is two firm, not related to any politic. In
uh,
inside inside the article, they also say that the project over, overseen by the central bank, the French uh, digital euro, the French and Swiss central bank, they join together, not not US and China. Not only because this CBDC is, they also include some of the other country from Europe. Across the road, CBDC gaining traction due to their utility, mean that also Australia Reserve Bank project atom CBDC research. Yeah, they also they want to link all the CBDC of the all country together. The Eastern Caribbean CBDC also in Russian also the group.
yeah.
Yeah,
So I think like what we mentioned a couple of months ago. So the things that to expect and to look out for in the next 2 3 years is basically a lot of CBDC movements, a lot of CBDC developments, and a lot of all these CBDC related things, activities that will go on and that will flourish. Yeah. So of course, the last few years, the last few years are basically just foundation and preparation for this CBDC, as a lot of countries, they are still even right now, a lot of them are still looking into uh, and exploring CBDC. But of course, there's only a couple of countries that are seriously moving on the CBD, getting into this CBDC bandwagon. So of course now this US is trying to develop their own as well. So yeah, it's exciting to see what's going on, what will go on, and how it will affect and impact and make our future world a lot better, faster, and cleaner. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. With the action like this, we also see some revolution in Russia. They decide to between blanket crypto ban and legalizing exchange in 2022. Yeah, it's also some of the news between one of the biggest country,
Yeah.
Russia, the bad Russia.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would think that because Russia is working closely with China,
yeah, yeah.
so whatever China is doing, Russia will want to follow as well. Or they're like, hey, we are brothers,
No, but I
what you
don't
do,
think
please tell
so.
me.
Yeah,
We will do, because I guess large countries like this, they can't go without crypto in the future. So they have to adopt, they have to venture into the so-called unknown at the current point of time. So yeah, so I think this is a good thing that they are going into this CBDC and crypto.
yeah, that's right. But I think, uh, of course, they are the neighborhood country, the neighbor country. Yeah,
Neighboring
yeah,
countries. Yes.
the neighboring country. But sometimes it's look like it's too close, too easy to get the the confliction. That's why I
Yeah,
think yeah,
let's look at it that way. If you guys fight, of course, next door neighbor is easy to fight.
yeah,
But
easy
of
to find
course,
next one.
since you are next door, why not make good use of the border and become friends?
But different, that mean different mind, different thinking.
Yeah, definitely.
Sometimes it's
But
easy to make any the crazy
yeah,
action between them. Yeah,
yeah, but you look at the recent happenings of between Russia and Ukraine, and between China and Taiwan. So of course, there's one common guy that is keep attacking these two big countries. That is the West, the US. So they attack. They keep saying, "Oh, you Russia, you cannot this cannot do that." But Ukraine is not under NATO. Yeah, so China, oh China, you should not do this to Taiwan. Taiwan must be independent, but Taiwan is part of China. so,
yeah,
so this American keep poking at these two guys. So these two guys say, "Oh, the enemy of my enemy is my friend."
yeah,
Things might
yeah,
turn out this way, that that this China and Russia become very good friends, and of course China is moving. What I'm saying these things is because China has been moving forward very fast in terms of CBDC and all the digital blockchain related technology and for the future.
yeah,
So because China is moving so fast, and these two guys, they are just neighbors. Yeah, so Russia be like, you are doing that, so maybe I should do that as well. And of course, I will get my people to develop. I think Russia has a lot of very smart programmers and IT developers. I think Russia has quite a number of these kind of people, so they will definitely be able to move forward pretty quick in a sense. Now they have someone next door who is showing the world what they are doing, and they should follow.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And
Yeah,
if you mention about China, we also found the news about the Beijing cost reject monetary compensation in Bitcoin mining contracts. It's look like some of the case between the Bitcoin mining with the uh, they this relate in the district cost Beijing had reject the monetary compensation in the Bitcoin mining contract against the blockchain company. Yeah, it's
yeah. So actually, if you look at this uh, from a country's point of view, let's say Singapore,
yeah,
because recently Singapore government has been banning this, banning that. So ended up what happened? Binance is closing down Binance.SG and things like that. Yeah,
yeah,
so of course, when it comes to progress, uh, any countries will want to see that our currency to compensate the BTC. Oh, what is that? Yeah. So they will naturally look at things from a larger or macro perspective. Uh, a larger point of view, macro perspective, and say, oh, we should try to do something about it or against it. Yeah, so that is why I believe that is why this BTC in compensation for uh, whatever doesn't really favor by the government. Yeah.
yeah. The next one is just a little warning when some of the trader they do the panic sell. Yeah, it's look like they give away the Bitcoin to the wealthy buyer. Yeah, from the develop CEO. He just want some people have a weekend because with the weekend the so are you there, little Nicholas?
You can hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Now I can hear you. I just now I see your signal is so low, and then
Yeah, it was so
yeah.
low, so I have to.
Okay, let me continue with the article. Yeah, and then we we see this look like some warning from
Is it better now, the signal?
yeah, it's better
Yeah,
now.
yeah. So because I see that the signal is so low, so it's better that I
Yeah,
try to refresh the page.
yeah, and in the article it says this Bitcoin crash when the price moving from 49% to 42%. Yeah,
For
and
49,000 to 42,000
yeah, 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 yeah. Sorry,
percent. Ooh.
up to 2% in last 24 hour coin market cap.
You are on TGIF mode now.
Yeah.
Weekend is
Mhm.
coming.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. With Bitcoin crashing 40% from the high record 69 to 42. Yeah, that's the look like the signal to easy to make the people have the panic sell, and and we easy to sell our Bitcoin to the wealthy buyer. That means big fish. Yeah, and also we also find inflation hedge. Yeah, the Green explained that BTC double in value of a year. Rich and experienced traders have taken advantage of the asset. Yeah, that's right. If you go back to our live stream last year, exactly last year, the price of Bitcoin is around 10 to 20. Yeah, and we also have the live stream discuss about what's the value of Bitcoin in 2021. We also suggest it's around 50,000 or 500,000. Yeah, it's also at the range around 50,000.
Yeah. So the movement of the price over the last 1 year is pretty much. Of course, as this guy say, it doubles over the years, but within the 12 months so far, the movement has been really great in terms of going up high and coming down low. So of course, let's see. Let's look at the price for BTC this year and see how much was it in January.
Yeah, December.
January, where's January? January is about 26. Let's see. I'm looking at this exchange prices.
You can see
This
about
first of
December.
January. 1st of January, it was like 25,000. Yeah, 1st of January. That's about 28,000. Yeah, so from 28,000, of course, it went up to 64,000 at one point, and then from there it come back down to 28,000 again, 28,000 again.
Yeah,
Then it went back up to what is this, 60,000? Was it ever 69,000 before? I think it spiked. Oh, it went up to 65,000 and it spiked up to 69,000
yeah,
at
that's
one
right.
point. And then
69.
now we are back to 47. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
that's
are
right.
we are back to normal daily price.
Yeah, that's right.
So this 1 year we see a lot of up and down. We go up the hill, come down to the valley, go up again, come down again. So of course, it caused a lot of worry for a lot of people, a lot of investors, a lot of even new entries as well. Of course, we also see that a lot of new entries come in because they look at BTC. Wow, the price move up and down. There's a chance to make money, so I'm going to enter and start to buy up some Bitcoin and invest and see, and trade and see how. Yeah, of course, some of them make some money, some of them lose some money, but at this point of the price mark, 47,000 is like I mentioned to Mr. Richard earlier. Oh, the
Yeah,
Bitcoin price is going on holiday now. Christmas
yeah,
coming.
yeah. That's why we also have the article. We've found the article is about crypto based all I want for Christmas is Bitcoin and crypto. Yeah, let's have a look of this. This article is also say something about what happening with the U.S. Federal Reserve drop up the FB the final policy meeting. Yeah, on 2021 when they try to voting to keep the interest rate at the record low. Why a lot of people are concerned about the keep interest rate is more important. Yeah, because let me explain that when I see if the U.S. they lower the interest rate, it means more company can borrow the money, can get more money, and they need to print out more money. So it will bring up the inflation. But if they increase the interest rate, it's more struggling for them. It's so hard for them to make the it's look like to make the economy flow to run. That's why it's so hard for the government, for the people to adjust the money flow inside
Yeah.
the body. Yeah,
So this readjustment, or rather the adjustment of the interest rate to near zero, as they
yeah,
say in all those news outlets. So near zero is something that, of course, a lot of they are trying to spice up their economy, which in a lot of perspective it is doing very badly because at one point it's because of how bad the economy already was, and then with the addition of pandemic. So with the addition of pandemic, it caused the economy to slow down really like slow down really slow to a very slow speed, to a point that it's not even making positive growth. Yeah, so these kind of things, of course, the Fed decided that, hey, let's put a benchmark interest rate near zero, so that they can support the recovery from coronavirus pandemic.
Yeah,
But
that's right.
at the same time, you look at it, wow, you print so much money, is that coronavirus recovery the main reason, or is it because you print too much money? Yeah, so that is for anyone to think of, and for anyone to ponder over. But of course, the main idea here is that they are trying their best to encourage their economy to recover by using the near zero interest rate. Yeah, so let's look at these articles that Mr. Richard is sharing with us.
Yeah, it's also information about we fear fear of the government crackdown on Bitcoin are overrated. Yeah, this article is coming up go together when we see the El Salvador when they legalize Bitcoin as a legal tender. Now a day, I see there the that means lower ranked country, low economic country. They are trying to switch their treasure into the Bitcoin or crypto because they don't want to rely on any government. They don't want to rely their money in the government. So, some of the country when they do like that, it's so hard for them when the price of crypto keep changing. So,
That's right.
yeah.
So I reckon that in 2022 they may change, or they may move forward with another stance by adopting CBDC instead of just using Bitcoin, because Mr. Richard mentioned, Bitcoin, the price, like we see earlier, we talked about earlier, it went up from 28 to 60, nearly 70, and then down to 28, and then now so the fluctuation of this BTC price can be it can be 30,000-40,000 range. Yeah, within 1 year. So for a country to continue to use BTC as a legal tender, there'll be a lot of challenges. Of course, when the market is low, they buy up a lot of BTC. When the market is high, they start to make a lot of money, and that is a good thing, But I believe they would need to explore CBDC as well. Yeah, so now that they are making quite a lot of money through BTC, they should, I believe they would probably explore CBDC, and because China is investing in El Salvador, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, so of course, when you come to talk about China, and China don't like BTC, then you'll start to have a lot of changes somewhere along the way. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's the other reason is some highlight is when we adopt crypto, it requires a large scale coordination among many different multilateral bodies instead. Yeah,
Exactly.
like the US and China and they need to go together like this. And the second is that no central node that can really pressure. Yeah, look
Yeah.
like one of most unique. Let me Satoshi disappear and have to this situation isn't a company CEO in the crypto. Yeah, uh, some of the people they when they go to look when they look into the crypto project, they need to see, oh, who's the CEO, who's the thing. But in with the Bitcoin, there's no central node that's that and
Yeah.
can really
Yeah.
pressure.
Basically, of course, I don't know where they come with this Satoshi disappearance thing, because nobody know who Satoshi is and what Satoshi is. Yeah, but the thing that the idea here is that Bitcoin is decentralized. There's no central government, there's no central authority control it. Whereas a country like US, China, El Salvador, they are a country and they have a central government. And so if a central government continue to use something that's decentralized, that may pose a lot of confusion and problems in the future. Yeah. So of course, what is the highlight? We saw this when the Chinese state banned Bitcoin. La 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 la. Yeah, Chinese basically any country, big or small. If you are a country, if
Yeah,
you are a republic, you have a central government, and any central government will not want to have anything to do with something that is decentralized, because that goes against their logic, that goes against their idea and logic of how a currency should work. Yeah. So, and also it also go against the notion of the concept of control over a particular currency,
yeah,
which is in this case they are banning Bitcoin, because to
yeah,
them Bitcoin is a currency and they don't want to deal with Bitcoin in a large scale. Of course, in a small scale, some people, maybe government officials, you and I, if I happens to be a minister of somebody, something, uh, that's my own problem to own Bitcoin, to get Bitcoin and invest in Bitcoin. So it doesn't affect the running of the country. Yeah.
yeah. And the third one is called it's a split. It means it's under the code of the short cost of the Bitcoin and all the cryptocurrency. It say everything inside. Yeah, uh, people they can change. This not impossible. Bitcoin over the case century has the best techniques. One of the main things, but yeah, it's mean people when they want to edit the code of the crypto or Bitcoin, they need to vote, need to go together. Yeah, and it's sometimes it's impossible to change the short cost of this, and the fourth state can be induced by Bitcoin for commercial and other reasons. Yeah, Fisheye ally country Chinese that
Yeah.
Xeonbit. Yeah, it's also some information more about Bitcoin trust model long English state level power. This say about the to mining Bitcoin against against 51% attack. This means
Mm.
when you control over the hash rate, you control all the network. And sometimes because of the it's decentralized, to it's impossible to control all the network of the crypto and Bitcoin. Yeah, uh, we and let's see the conclusion. We live had the time the magic internet money. Yeah, this time the magic internet money, and as a Bitcoin grow more prominent, the possibility that attract state power disruptfully. Yeah, and I hope in the near future the government and all the crypto node they have the solution that it mean can overcome this situation and bring up together. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, as I see the CBDC and all the thing, it's look well, it's look good. Like today, yeah,
yeah. One more thing. Before we cover the chart, one more thing is that uh, the number of people in the world population, we have like 7.7 billion population in the world.
yeah,
Yeah, so out of this 7.7 billion population in the world, I wonder how many people actually know about Bitcoin, and how many actually uh, get on and buy Bitcoin and invest in Bitcoin. I think the number is very little, very
yeah.
very
It's
few.
around less than
Yeah.
1%.
So yeah, if the number is very very few, and it is even less than 1%, then this BTC thing, uh, uh, to use BTC as a legal tender, it will only work for a country that has small population. You know, yeah, for a country that has large population, the government has to think for those people who are not tuned to cryptocurrency at all. They have
Yeah,
to think for the general public or the population that has been using fiat money for the last few hundred years. Yeah, so of course, when they do CBDC, it is actually in reality they are making a digital version of their fiat currency, so to speak. Yeah, so that that in a sense would work better than typical decentralized cryptocurrency. Yeah. So, Mr. Richard, what do you have else for us?
yeah. One article I nearly missed. Yeah, when you say we need to show to the other rest of people in the world. Yeah, in Africa and India, ZJ and Z-Doser, they they fund Bitcoin development in those countries. Z-Doser is a CEO of the Twister, and he had just step out, and then he want to focus into Bitcoin, into crypto. Yeah, and this article is also follow up with what you said about we need to introduce crypto to the rest of the world to let more people to know Bitcoin, so the value of it will increase. Yeah, this uh, the they want to develop the crypto project, funding Bitcoin development in Africa and India with 24.5 million. Yeah, to this is a good news. When we see the people they want to do like this. Okay, wrap it up, and I would like to to see how. Let me see the total market from the coin 360. Okay, from the coin 360, what color we see today? It's still red color, but we also can see
There is
some.
more green now.
Yeah,
It's getting
there's
more
more.
Christmassy.
Yeah, yeah. There's some of the project keep flying against the storm. Yeah, keep flying against the storm, and we see the price of the. We also can see that small green, like some of the other small project also have a little bit increasing. Yeah, also we see still go to red, to deep to red, like Uniswap, Mana, LRC, those Eagle, ICP also to red, and we also some of the coins, the green, Lunar, so Avast, and this coin, this crypto is in the Web3. We also can see USDC. What's happened with USDC? 0%. Yeah, because they are the stable coin. Okay, and I think it's time for us to say goodbye and have a good weekend for all of you today. And we have 1 week ahead to the Christmas Eve. All the best to you. And now I give the word to Mr. Nicholas.
Yeah, all right. So yeah, thank you all for joining us. Hope you guys will enjoy your Christmas weekend. No, Christmas weekend next week. Yeah, enjoy this weekend, and of course, in preparation for Christmas and not to do anything silly by losing money. do all your research diligently, and then if you are buying up altcoins, do look up on the information available for the particular project or the coin. Yeah. So we thank you all for joining us. Do click a like and subscribe button, and of course share the video with your friends. And we'll see you again. Bye bye.
Yeah, see you.